Hey, what's happening, YPG fam? It's great to have you guys back. You were watching the YPG Unlocked, and once again we got some very interesting stuff for you guys to watch. So make sure that you stay tuned right through until the end. If I am to show you this logo right here, you were probably clueless what this logo is all about. You're like, what? I've never seen that. Well, in actual fact, that's the roots, the very beginning of the YPG, which was called the Nova Geração. The new generation was the initial name of the YPG just about 40 plus years ago. You're going to watch a short clip speaking about the history of the Universal Church, because obviously without the Universal Church, the YPG would not exist. And make sure that you guys are sharing this link. And by the way, who's connected? Pay close attention to the video, but make sure that you tell us who's available. I want to check here in the comments who's here, what's happening, where you're at. You're watching the YPG Unlocked. We're going to be right back after this clip.
"44 years ago, a bold step of faith was taken. Under a gazebo in a little town near Rio de Janeiro, a young man by the name of Edir Macedo, determined to spread the word of God, started his first meetings. With just his Bible, a speaker, and the attentive ears of a small group of people hungry for change. Under a shelter with no walls and no doors, the seed of the Universal Church of the Kingdom of God was sown. Those humble beginnings led up to the official opening of the church on the 9th of July 1977. Fast forward to 2021, and the doors of the UCKG stand open in over 128 countries, including 30 African countries, as well as every province throughout South Africa. The road has not been easy. We have encountered our share of trials and tribulations and countless setbacks. But they've only made us stronger, more united, and more determined than ever to run this race and spread the universal perfume until the end. Thank you, Universal. 44 years and counting. The road to this moment has not been easy. We have encountered our share of trials and tribulations and countless setbacks, but they have only made us stronger, more united, and more determined than ever to run this race and spread the universal perfume until the very end. Thank you, Universal. 44 years and counting.
If it wasn't for this place, my life would be very destroyed. And for this, we celebrate an addition of another year.
If it wasn't for this place, I would have been depressed. Shout out to UCKG.
If it weren't for this place, I would be stuck in low self-esteem. Shout out to UCKG.
If it wasn't for this place, I wouldn't make it up to this far.
If it wasn't for this place, I'll probably still be addicted and depressed.
A special thank you to everybody who shared their experiences and mentioned how important this work, which has been going for 44 years, of which it hasn't been without struggles, challenges, and a fight, a strive for us to reach where we have reached. And there are many more heights we want to reach, but we're going to have to fight for it. And this is very relevant to today's Hangout theme, of which I'm going to speak later on. When we talk about photography, videography, probably you think about expensive equipment, probably you think about, huge professionalism and stuff. Well, here and there, that does mean quite a lot. For you to get this kind of picture, you might think you need this kind of equipment. Hold up, I'm gonna stop here, because Sipa from the YPG Media is going to share a little bit more of what and how you can up your game when it comes to taking videos, when it comes to taking pictures. So pay close attention, listen to what he's got to say. At the end, he's got these jokes that he likes to come up with, these corny jokes, and we've been listening to them for the past week or so. Probably he's going to shove it down our throats, but listen to him and we'll be right back after he talks to you.
What's up, everyone? Firstly, what do you think that was taken with? A professional cam, an actual DSLR, a mirrorless cam? Well, I'm here to tell you that you don't need all this expensive equipment in order to get like the best shots. I'm here to share with you a few camera hacks, smartphone camera hacks, to get you some good content with this. So let's drop this. Number 1, use your grid. Almost all, actually all smartphones have the grid settings. So go into your settings and then find the grid option. And when you turn this on, it will help you to frame your. This way you can line up with the horizon and create shots that are appealing, like using the rule of thirds or the golden ratio. Number 2, use the portrait. Forever or all the time, but like often use the portrait mode, because with the portrait mode you can get a shot like this and actually turn it to something like this, where you get your subject to stand out, where you get your subject to have that depth right behind them, but don't overuse it. Number 3, use manual exposure. What I mean by this is that you can literally press and hold on the screen, while on the camera, of course, because that's what you're using. On the screen, you'll press and hold your subject, and then what happens is normally a light bulb will show up, and then with an arrow or up and down. And then when you have the up or down, you can slide your finger up, down to actually change the brightness. This way you can get better shots, or you can change the scenery. You can make something look darker, or you can make it look a bit brighter depending on what you want. Number 4, well, it should have been number 1 actually. Keep your lens clean. Well, for a phone that's impossible because there are fingers all over here. Your lens will never be clean. But what I mean is, when you want to take a photo, make sure that your lens is clean, because fingerprints go everywhere here. There's nothing worse than, getting a perfect time. Let's say a once in a lifetime photo, but man, it's just blurry. Why? Because you forgot to clean your lens. So make sure it's clean. Like, get some cloth, find someone with spectacles, you know that they have that Specsavers cloth, use that and it will help you there. Number 5, do not zoom while taking a picture, because while in professional cameras we have a lens, and the lens can like zoom if it's not a prime lens. But on your phone, most phones don't have the zoom in feature. So what you want to do is actually move closer to your subject. Move, like get physically close as possible while still maintaining focus. And then you can get a shot. Instead of zooming in and getting something like this, it's better. And then you can get something of more quality that looks like this. Number 6, probably maybe the most important, use natural light. When it comes to smartphones, not all shots are the greatest. Take example, look at this. I mean, the shot is not all that great. Maybe it was framed well, everything was perfect, but it's just too dark and the phone cannot properly support it. And you say, man, I don't have that professional camera that can, take a long exposure shot or something. But if it's during the day and you can light it up properly, you can get a better shot. Number 7, this is just a feature which I've seen on phones, that if you have to do it on the camera, it will take photo editing and a lot more work. You can get creative and get shots like this whilst using panorama, where you can actually clone yourself in the shot. And number 8, you can edit your photos. And maybe you think that, I'm gonna need like expensive laptop or machine to edit photos. No, you can actually do this on your phone. You can download applications that can adjust your phones, and a phone that can adjust your photo taken by your phone, where you can get shots, 10 shots from something like this into this. I want you to remember that it's not about the equipment you have or needing that expensive camera, but the person behind the equipment. So you can have a simple phone and get amazing shots. You can do anything, or anything is almost possible through the stuff. Well, not anything, but you know what I mean when it comes to camera work in smartphones. Okay guys, so I hope you actually learned something, or get those creative skills out there. Go and create. It's in the word, create, you know? Go do that. I'm out. Wait. I got a small joke to tell y'all. Why are piggy banks so wise? Because they're filled with common sense.
Thank you so much for thank you so much for that, Sipo. Thank you so much. We did not know why piggy banks are so wise. Anyways, moving on to what we were initially talking about. If you guys would like to form part of any of the projects, and that includes the media, the sports, the arts and culture, at the bottom of the screen you see right now our social media platforms, and where you guys can holler at us, the helpline, which is 24 hours and toll free, and the WhatsApp. You guys can definitely get in touch wherever in South Africa and even abroad. If you want to be part of this family, you are more than welcome, and everything we do is simply free of charge. Thank you so much for thank you so much for that, Sipo. Thank you so much. We did not know why piggy banks are so wise. Anyways, moving on to what we were initially talking about. If you guys would like to form part of any of the projects, and that includes the media, the sports, the arts and culture, at the bottom of the screen you see right now our social media platforms, and where you guys can holler at us, the helpline, which is 24 hours and toll free, and the WhatsApp. You guys can definitely get in touch wherever in South Africa and even abroad. If you want to be part of this family, you are more than welcome, and everything we do is simply free of charge. So finally, we've reached the segment you guys have been waiting for. Our contestants are live. Can we please show them on the screen? We can see them. Okay, that's what's up. So we've got here today Ndumiso from Durban. We've got Rebecca from Welkom. We've got Dumi from Limpopo, Nomvula from Nomvula from Uppington, and Adeline from Rustenburg. Okay, so should we move on already to the questions? Ladies, are you ready? Today we are led by mainly a lady kind of team. Remember the rules. I'm going to go through the rules once again. 250 points for every correct answer, but it has to be answered within 10 seconds. If you exceed the 10 seconds, then we give a chance for the rest of, or the other ladies, the first to put their hand up, to be able to answer. And obviously if they get it wrong, until we finally get the correct answer. Ladies, did you get the rules straight? Is it all good? Perfect. The first question goes to Rebecca. Rebecca, this one is for you since you're the very first one. When you're ready to answer, then you can just put your mic on. You are going to see two lines right now on your screen. Which vertical line is longer?
A is longer.
A is longer.
A
All
is
right.
longer.
Can we have the answer on the screen? Is she right or is she wrong? Oh, the correct answer is that they are the same size. For now, Rebecca, welcome. Still standing on 0. Hold up. You guys can still fix this. The next question goes to Adeline, goes straight up to Rustenburg. Can you find the mistake there? You're 10 seconds up.
Is it up already?
Yes. Oh, my team here didn't help much. Do you have the answer?
The mistake is there's no mistake. It's just like different colors.
Okay, I've got Ndumiso's hand up. Ndumiso, do you want to answer?
The mistake is in the sentence. The word mistake. It's in bold.
Oh, no, that's not the mistake. That's not the mistake. Somebody disconnected. Let's just wait for her to reconnect. Meanwhile, that will give you ladies a chance to find that mistake.
Can I try again?
Okay, Adeline.
Can I try again? 2, 4, 6, 8 are bolded, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 5, 7, 9 are not bold. Are not in bold.
No. You're overthinking. The answer's like right there, ladies. Anybody else wants to give it a try? Okay, she reconnected. She's back here with us. Rebecca, I don't know if it was your hand first, but
Yes, it's my hand up. If this is supposed to be a lumber line, where is the 0? There's no 0 here.
Nah, that's not necessarily a mistake. Ndumiso?
Okay.
It's a good observation, but no, that's not the answer. Ndumiso.
In the question, there are 2 there.
The correct answer.
Can you find the mistake?
There you go. 150 points goes to Durban. Even the yeah, that's what. 250 points to Durban. Thank you, Ndumiso. And by the way, the next question comes to you. I am an odd number. Take away a letter and I become even. What number am I?
It's 7.
Number 7.
Yes.
There we go. Another 250 points to Durban. We just had the clap. It is 7. You take away that letter and it becomes indeed even. Next question goes down to Uppington. This one is for Nomvula. I make 2 people out of 1. What am I?
Subtraction.
No, not quite the right answer.
A woman.
To me, who would like to answer?
It's a shadow.
A shadow. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. But you're not too far. Anybody else wants to answer? Yes, Rebecca.
A mirror.
That's 250 points to Welcome. It is indeed a mirror. Question number 5 goes to Limpopo. That's for you, Tumi. Insert the missing number. Whew, this one is complicated. Looks complicated. Initially, when I saw it, I was like, And your time is up. Thank you. That helped me a lot.
4.
Anybody want? Who's answering?
It's 4.
Can I answer?
Hold up. Who answered? I'm confused here.
Tumi's image froze, but she answered.
She answered. The correct answer is.
Can I answer, please? Can I try it? Can I just try?
The answer's already correct. You can try it, but she already gave the correct answer.
I think it's 2. I think it's 2.
You think it's 2? You think she's wrong with 4? One of the two are correct. So you can put the answer up. Let's see who's gonna earn. If 250 points goes to Rustenburg or Limpopo, you can put the correct answer on the screen. The answer is 4. 250 points goes to Limpopo. Congratulations, congratulations.
I think the answer is 4.
Yes, yours is correct. She's fighting for her correct answer. You're right. Yes, you're okay. You're right. You got your 250 points. Oh gosh. Second question for Welcome, Rebecca. This is for you. This is more of a riddle, actually. There are 5 sisters in the room. Anne is reading a book. Margaret is cooking. Kate is playing chess. Mary is doing laundry. What is the 5th sister doing? Your 10 seconds starts now. Answer is like right there. Right there. I think you can add an extra 5 seconds for these riddles here. I think these ones deserve an extra 5 seconds there. I mean, come on, they are.
Can I answer?
Yes.
Can I answer?
Sure.
The 5th sister is just sitting in the room.
No. Somebody else wants to answer. Dumiso.
Can I answer?
Yes, whoever open their mic first.
The last one is counting what others are doing.
No.
Can I answer?
Sure, let me do the same rules. Let me apply the same rules we did last week. Put your hands down. Put your hands down, put your hands down, put your hands down, and hold up. Nondumiso's in a hurry here. When I say go, your hands can be up. First one to put their hands up gets to answer. Hands down, hands down, hands down. Hands down. Oh, shame. It froze. Her image froze. Do we have an extra question here so that we can cover up for this one? Do we? If we don't, what do the judges? The judges behind the scene here will decide. Let's move on to the next question and they will decide who's going to get the points for this one. The next one goes to Rustenburg. Adeline, this is for you. There are 3 doors in front of you. You have to go through one of them. Behind the first door, a fire is raging. A gunman lurks behind the second one. Behind the third one, there is a lion that hasn't eaten in 3 years. Which door will you choose? Your 15 seconds starts now. Time's up.
Can I answer?
Okay, put your hands down. And go. Nondumiso, your hand was up first. What is the correct answer?
I'll go behind the third one.
Why though?
Because the lion hasn't eaten for 3 years. I presume it's dead.
Yeah. The correct answer is door number 3. The lion will definitely be dead after 3 years of not eating. So that goes to 150 points stolen from Rustenburg right through to Durban. And by the way, the next question is for Durban. Question number 8 for Durban, worth 250 points. Ndumiso, what can you see once in a minute, twice in a moment, and never in 1,000 years? I have no idea what the answer is. Well, I wouldn't have if I didn't open the answer here right now. Hold on, ladies. Okay, Ndumiso, you can answer.
It's M. M. The letter M.
Okay, you see it once in a minute?
Once in a minute, like kept the letter M in minutes, and then twice in moment because it's MM, and then never in 1,000 because 1,000 doesn't have an M.
250 points to Durban. Congratulations, Dumiso. Congratulations. All right. The next question, we are going to Uppington. This one is for you, Nomvula. Which of the two back circles is bigger? Black circles. My apologies, there's a typo there. Which of the two black circles is bigger?
Is the back circles black? The second one in the right hand side.
The one on the right hand side. The correct answer is not that. Okay, the others who want to answer, put your hands down. Put your hands down and go. Rebecca.
They look the same size.
They look the same size, or are they the same size?
They are the same size. They are the same size. Yes.
Okay, 250 points goes to Valcom. Okay, last of this round now goes to Limpopo. Tumi, this one is yours. What number is missing? And by the way, there's even a tip there. Tip, it's not 4. Wow, these people were quite generous. I didn't really understand this one at all. But anyway, we've got 15 seconds. Well, now less than 15 seconds.
Number 1 is missing.
That's not the correct answer. Adeline?
Can I try?
Sure. Adeline had a hand up first, sure.
It's 4.
The tip says it's not 4, so no, it's not 4. Nomvula, so your hand was up. Sure, you can answer.
It's number 2.
Number 2, no, that's not the correct answer. Not quite.
Can I try again? Can I try again?
Okay, I saw your hand was up. Sure.
It's 5.
5. Why do you say 5?
2, 3, 5.
Rebecca, what do you say is the correct answer?
Can I try again?
Can I try?
Sure. Yeah?
It's 6.
Why do you say 6? Just guessing. Nomvula.
Can I try?
I think 6 is the correct one.
You think 6 is the correct? Why? What number do you think it is, Nomvula? So your hand up.
I think it's number 1.
Number 1. Nomvula, Ndumiso, sorry, I saw your hand up. Someone already gave the right answer.
8.
Number 8. The correct answer was already answered. The correct answer is 235. Why it is 235, I have no idea why it is 235. But
Maybe
Adeline,
when it's 3 plus 2, 3 plus 2 is 5, maybe.
maybe, I don't know. I have no idea
Jonathan, I said 5.
I know you did. I did say that somebody had the right answer. So 250 points goes to Rustenburg. Okay, now, wait, I think I have one more question to replace that one, don't we? The first one, who was it? It was for Rebecca, right? The question that Yeah, where there was a freeze. Was it yours, Rebecca?
Yes, it was.
So this question goes to Rebecca in Welcome. What goes through cities and fields but never moves?
Can you please repeat that?
What goes through cities and fields but never moves? Time's up. Did you give it 10 or 15 seconds? It was 15. Wow, those were some quick 15 seconds. Do you have the answer? No?
No, I don't.
Okay, ladies, put your hands down there. Put your hands down and go. Ndumiso had her hand up first. She's really quick at putting her hand up. Ndumiso, what do you think is the correct answer?
I think it's road or streets.
250 points to Durban. She jacked it. Worth 250 points. Who were the three sons of Noah? You've got 10 seconds.
The three sons of Noah. Oh. The names are just here.
Your time is up. Up. Ladies, put your hands down. Put your hands down. Ndumiso, put your hand down. Ndumiso, is it my impression or there's somebody there giving you these answers? Are you sure? 100%. I'm sure the commentators here are on the comment section. They're going to start to complain as they did last week. So you're clean, right? Okay, put your hands down and go. Nomvula, you had your hand up first.
It's Ham, Shem, and Japhet.
250 points goes to Uppington.
I'd like to lodge a complaint.
What's up?
First, I'd like to lodge a complaint.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Go ahead.
Raising my hand up, and it's for the second time.
Let me explain to you how it goes. You don't put your hands up within the 10 seconds of the other contestant. That's their time. Even if you put your hand up, that doesn't count. Once the 10 seconds are over, if there's one hand, I'll come straight to you. If there are multiple hands, I'll ask you to put your hand down and I'll say go. Then when the first to put their hands up, because I need to be fair with everybody. I am unbiased. I am YPG South Africa, not YPG Joburg or Durban or up. I'm YPG South Africa, so I need to be fair. Got it? Awesome. So question number 2 goes to you. Since you're lodging your complaint now, pull a stunt here and make Rusty Dusty to be proud. How many people were saved on the Ark of Noah? Your 10 seconds starts now. Time's up. Your time's up.
Well, I was already giving my answer. First.
You have to shout your answer within the 10 seconds. Within those 10 seconds, not after the 10 seconds. So hands down, ladies. Hands down, and go. Whew. I think it was Rebecca. Who was it? I couldn't see properly. Put your left hand up. Or your other hand up. Put your hands down. Let me try that one more time. And go. Okay, go for it, Adeline. Okay, go for it.
It's Noah, wife, and 3 sons.
Noah, wife,
and the wife.
So how many is that? Do the maths.
It's 6 and 2, which is 8.
The correct answer is 8. 250 points for Rustenburg, with much challenges and stuff, and probably a lot of grievances and complaints from the others, but okay. Question number 3, biblical question. This goes to Ndumiso. Which human author wrote the most books of the Bible? Your 10 seconds starts now.
It's Moses. It's Paul.
Was the time up? The team here says that by the time you said Paul, it was after. So which one is it, Paul or Moses?
Can I answer first?
It's Paul. It's Paul.
Okay, but your second answer, we don't know which one was valid or invalid here. According to the team, it was after the 10 seconds. So ladies, put your hands down and go. Rebecca.
It's Paul.
250 points to Velcom. Question now for Uppington. This is for you, Nomvula. What is the shortest book in the New Testament? This is so easy. This is just way too easy. Yes.
Book of Jude.
No.
Can I answer first?
No, it's still within the 10 seconds.
Third John.
No. Put your hands down. I see you, Adeline. But the others' hands are also up. Whew. Go. Who was it, guys? Whose hand up was first? It was between Rebecca and Adeline. Okay, Adeline, thank you.
It's 2nd John.
250 points to Rustenburg. Okay, the last biblical question goes to Limpopo. Dumi, this one's for you. Make the Limpopians proud. What was the name of Adam's third son?
Oh.
Time's up. Hands down. I see all y'all's hands there. Hands down. Go. Yo.
No.
Wait. Who was it? Adeline. Okay, Adeline.
It's Seth.
250 points to Rustenburg. All right, ladies, that is it. Please, guys, sum up the scores there. Please, starting with Rebecca from Velcom. Give us a shout out and tell us where we can find the YPG in Velcom. Talk to us.
My name is Rebecca and I am representing Welcome all the way from the Free State. Guys, if you want to be part of us, you can find us at 4 Court Street, Welcome CBD. Anytime, what's on a scheme circle, what's on a scheme circle of Tolada.
Yo, what's up, YPG? It's your girl, Dumiso. So come join us here in Durban, Smith Street, 465. Here in Anton Lombete. It's gonna be a vibe.
Dumelang, yes, it's Rustenburg, yes. I'd like to invite all of you guys, giving a shout out to Brett Joberton Potchefstroom, 134 Klopper Street, Rustenburg. I invite you guys, Ragao Fela. We're bringing it home.
What up, YPG? This is Nomvula from Uppington, Rosedale, Rosebus. That's where you're going to get us. Kom julle almal wat jonk is, hier's lekker, hier's warm. Dankie.
Away, baie dankie. Last but not least, Limpopo did have a couple of issues, guys, with network. They did, she did explain to us, but she gave her best and she did represent. Talk to us, Dumi.
Hello guys, get to me. I would like to send a shout out to all the youth from Bulukwani, Sishio, Mukopani, all over Limpopo. Guys, is here, YPG. Come and join us at shop number 6A, Mountain Shopping Center next to Timbi's Hair Salon. Ayowa.
All right, awesome. Ladies, thank you so much. And by the way, reminding all of those who are watching, for every comment which takes place live, we can see when it's live and when it's post, it is 100 points. So when you don't see your respective province, in the case of those who are in Joburg, your block, scoring those points, either way, it is 100 points for every comment per person. Please don't be commenting like 500 times thinking now we owe you 5 million points. No, that's not how it works here. But per user, so you make sure that you share and you get all your friends to be hollering at us. Not forgetting that Wednesday, the raffle again. I will have, my box isn't here, but I will be doing the raffle, and the next 5 provinces will be here, another 5 contestants. So you guys, probably the ladies were here, working out, planning with their general knowledge questions. Little do you know that next week it's going to be quite different. Ladies, thank you so much for participating. May God bless you. A shout out to all the YPG from the different provinces. And that's it. That is the challenge of the provinces for the day. Oh yes, scores, please. Can I have the scores? Can somebody shout out the scores? They need to know. My goodness, I was going without telling them the scores. In 5th place. Okay, Limpopo and Uppington are tied, which means with 250 points. Okay, at least nobody's walking away, without anything here. And then in, what was it now, 3rd place? Welcome with 750 points. 750 points. In 2nd place, we've got Rustenburg with 1,000 points. And the winner for the day in the challenge of the provinces with how many points? 1,250. Yeah, she's dusting off the shoulders. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Rustenburg says they're coming back. The others, I believe they're coming back. Thank you so much, ladies. May God bless you, and we meet soon. Bye-bye. Okay, so guys, last week, if you recall, we played here the story of Mamelo from Joburton. Today we've got another guest with us who's going to be sharing her story, her experience in life. Oftentimes you guys watch us and you see the joy that we have to share. You watched the contestants and the joy that we have in the YPG. But the fact is that it's not always been like that. We have also had our challenges, our problems, our hardships, our struggles, which we're going to talk about in a few minutes. Today, we've got Nonjabula from Thokoza. Nonjabula, how are you today?
I'm good, PG, and how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Send a shout out to the YPG of Thokoza, please. I hope they're connected.
Hi, YPG Thokoza. I want to send a shout out to Bonsil Zumbali in Karaba. Hi, guys.
Okay. Hopefully they're watching. They best be watching. Anyways, Nonjabula, share with us your story. You were telling us about the hardships you had at an early stage, an early age in your life. Go ahead.
Before I came to YPG, I felt rejected, I was suicidal, I was depressed, and I had a low self-esteem. I felt rejected because my father left me when I was just 3 years old. At the age of 13, I started to develop hatred for him because I thought he did not love me, nor care about me. If he did, he would have made a way to keep contact with me, but he did not. And I would feel very bad whenever my friends speak about their fathers and the activities they shared with them. And then I started to feel like I was not good enough to be around anyone, and my self-confidence dropped. I barely said a word to anyone. And then when I started high school,
I started to rebel against my mother because I thought she hated me as well. And whenever she tried to correct me, I would always feel like she hated me. I would always feel like I was not good enough to be a child. I used to feel bad, and I would feel very, very frustrated against her.
Okay, you mentioned that you got to a point that you were suicidal. Tell us about that episode. What led you to become suicidal?
I had a bad relationship with my mother, and she always shouted at me, correct me, and then I started to feel like, well, she did not love me, and then nobody cared about me. So I started to feel suicidal. Voices came that I should just kill myself because nobody cares. I was just a waste of space. I was just a waste of time. My life was worth nothing. I should be dead.
Okay, and how did you attempt suicide?
The first time I tried to kill myself, I tried to swallow a handful of my mother's tablets mixed with alcohol. But the last moment, someone came in the room and stopped me. Secondly, after a huge argument with my mother, I tried to slit my wrist.
Okay, and just before we talk about that, what was the climax of your pain, of your suffering, of your struggle?
Well, I can say when I finished matric, I did not know what to do with my life. I did not apply to any university. I did not know whether to look for a job, to go back to school. I felt useless. That's when I said, like, I felt so useless. I felt like, well, why am I just living? Why am I living? What am I doing here? I have no purpose. I am lifeless. And then my friends left and everything. I was just alone. So I felt like, well, this is time I just die. I did not apply to any university because I thought by the time I finished matric, I'll be dead. Like I had no perspective. I did not even believe in myself that I can be someone. I can be someone in the future. I did not even see myself in the future. I just thought that I'll be dead by that time. So why should I waste my time applying? Why should I waste time just apply because I'll be dead?
So when was your turning point? When did your struggle, your fight begin for you to change your life?
That was when I came to the YPG. I came to the YPG. I made new friends, and I started to feel like I was worth living. I started to feel like I can have a future. I can have a better future. I can be someone out there. Well, I got baptized in the water, and then I surrendered my life totally. I said, God, only you can heal this pain. Only you can fill the void I have. So I surrendered my life to Him. I started to attend meetings of the YPG, and I committed myself to the YPG, not just to the YPG, but to God. And then I attended Friday meetings for deliverance. I attended Wednesday for healing in my spiritual life. And then I received the Holy Spirit. That is when I got baptized in the Holy Spirit. Then that is when everything changed. Now I'm a total different person. I am free, I am happy, and I have a really good relationship with my mother. I forgave my father, and now I have a future. I believe in myself. I don't need I need a crowd for me to feel like I'm somebody. I know for sure that I am someone out there. My life is worth living, and I'm happy.
You who has been there, what would be your final words to them? What would be your advice to them?
Firstly, guys, you have to understand that your mother or your father, because they loved, not because they hated you. Maybe circumstances, that's why they loved you. But you should not allow things like those to determine you. You should not be someone who's always dependent. And come to the YPG, guys. Well, I found my happiness there. Just come.
Any last words? Any last shout out for YPG Togoza? Anything you want to say? Where can we find you guys, by the way?
Well, for the YPG, for the youth around Togoza, you find us at 1836 Tragoma Street. And I want to say shout out to the YPG of Towaza 2, YPG of Towaza 1, YPG of Nisi, Gatlehong, Ngat, and Albertine.
Thank you so much for sharing your story, Nonjabul. I'm sure that this will assist and help many young ladies, many young gents who are going through what you once went through. Thank you so much. May God bless you. And now we're going to move on to the last segment of our program, which is sharing with you the theme of this week. Stay tuned. It has really been fun to be with you guys. And as I mentioned just before the break, that Wednesday we'll be back live again. Every comment, the points, and so forth. But now I want to talk to you a little bit about being a winner. What does it take to be a winner? It takes the struggle. It takes sacrifice. It takes a fight. I'm not talking about physical fight. I'm not talking about fighting people. I'm not talking about engaging in battles against people, but I'm talking about the fight and the battles which we face every single day inside of us. Every great thing you would like to achieve or conquer in life requires sacrifice. It requires you to take that step back and that decision to fight for what you want. Look at a legend. Look at someone who's making history or who made history. All of them will share with you that there was a struggle. Anything great you want to achieve in life, I need you to understand this. A struggle is part of it. Whatever you want to achieve in life, there are others who probably want to achieve it. And perhaps they want it even more than you want. Your challenge, your battle is here in your mind. Is you overcoming perhaps laziness, perhaps doubts, perhaps that complex that you have where you keep looking at yourself and you tell yourself, that's not for me. Perhaps you're the kind of person who always tells yourself that it's never really for you because of your skin color, because of your nationality, because you come up from a poor background. We were listening earlier on to the story of Nonjabula where she had given up on anything. She had no perspective in life because of her past experiences. And maybe this is you. And that's maybe where you need to strive, where you need to struggle, where you need to fight back. It's time for you to fight. It's worthless for us to be here speaking to you. Just in a few minutes, I'm going to be praying with you and telling you always, every week, we will be here, myself and the rest of the coordinators and the mentors, telling you what you need to do for you to change your life. But if you are not decided, if you don't take the decision to fight, if you don't overcome the battle that's inside of you, of overcoming whatever it might be, as I mentioned, is it a doubt? Is it a fear? Is it weakness? Is it something that is holding you back? Is it your past? If you don't strive and fight without sacrifice, it is impossible for you to reach the top. Think about this because your future depends on it. I'm going to say a short prayer right now, and I hope that after this prayer, you will take a decision. We're going to be available for you guys. The work of the YPG is to reach out for you guys, and we will be available. But let me teach you something. There are certain things that no one, and absolutely no one, will be able to do for you. It's on you. You will have to do it yourself. So please close your eyes and join me in this prayer. My Father and my Lord, there are many who are striving against people, striving against others, striving against the wrong enemy, and forgetting that their greatest enemy might be within themselves. The voice which repeatedly tells them that they will never succeed. The voice which repeatedly reminds them of their past. Lord, help them to overcome. Help them to fight their inner battles and overcome, and make them to understand that if they don't overcome in their minds, inside of them, then on the outside, unfortunately, they will remain with their lives the way it has been. Lord, help them to understand that our lives, our future depends on us and only on us. And where we want to reach depends on the effort the sacrifice which we apply ourselves in order for us to obtain it. I bless the YPG throughout South Africa, all the youth, everyone who is watching this broadcast right now. May they be transformed and may they be touched. May they receive the energy for a new identity, a brand new life for them to become whom they want to become. In Jesus' name we determine this. Amen. I hope you will apply yourself from now onwards. You were born to be a winner. Look at me. Pay attention. You were born to be a winner. You have a talent. That talent is there for you to be great. Stop doubting yourself. Stop listening to the voices and the opinions of others. Stop waiting for the tick of approval of people, the validation of others. You depend on you and what's in here. And we're saying to you, we believe in you. We, the YPG team, we believe in you. Once again, if you guys would like to reach out to us, you can see our different platforms, the different deets that you guys can get in touch with us. Get in touch. Would you like to vent? We are more than available and willing to reach out to you guys and help you. Next week, same time, we're going to be back. Remember, Wednesday, live. I'm not going to tell you guys the time. Live, we're going to reach out to you guys and we're going to be checking the comments for the points. There will be 5 other provinces who will be here with us for the challenge of the provinces. We're going to end up putting here, the song can play, guys, the song can play, but I want also once in a while for the points to be showing and what's going on, the standings so far. So guys, stay connected with us and make sure that you're going to get someone to connect as well. As for me and the rest of the team, am I forgetting anything? Is there anything that I'm forgetting? Nothing? Okay. So we are sorted. We hope to have you guys back with us next week, 1600 hours. The YPG is not on lockdown. The YPG is unlocked. I'm signing out.